Alright, 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 alrighty. We here, baby. Choco pie. We just did Bible study. Afterwards, I took my e-bike out. Only $700, homie. If you want an electronic bike, let your boy know. I'll hook you up, man. I'm not sponsored. I just been dealing with two different companies, and this is just great. All right. But regardless, dude, I went on for a nice little cruise. Now my butt hurts because I got no butt. All right. I should have worked out my legs when I was younger. But boy, oh boy, was it nice to just go 30 miles an hour. Now, going uphill really sucks, though. I don't have to pedal if I don't want to, but it only goes up like 10 miles per hour. And I know 10 miles on a treadmill feels fast for us, but when you're on a bike and going uphill, 10 miles feels like 2 miles per hour. But I have been able to go up every hill in my neighborhood, which there is a lot of hills. But yeah, it's been nice, man. I got some exercise in because I had to pedal here and there, and also, I live in a place where they grow fruit everywhere, and I got to see a vineyard. Saw some black cows, some black Angus cows. You know what I'm saying? Like I just had a good day, brother, and we had Bible study, learning about Jesus more. What can I say? It's a good day, homie. And now we're here with Prince of Persia, waiting on wifey. And wifey's gonna find us a nice tri-tip filet mignon, homie. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard of filet mignon? It's the mignon of the mignon, homie. Yeah, that's what filet mignon is. It's the mignon of the mignon, homie. I'm making up nonsense. No, she's buying tri-tip, but it has a lot of fat and marbling in it. It's gonna be a good day. And your boy saving $2,000. What's Gucci, homie? Dude, I thought, man, I am in debt of like over 1,000 to 2,000. Like, I made a big mistake buying these two e-bikes. But the thing is, I only got one, and the other one's not coming. And I'm fighting them, homie. What? Oh, you back so fast. What do you want? Yes. Oh my gosh. Wife is like, oh, you better be careful. People from our church sees your TikTok. I'm like, dude, tell me one time I posted anything weird on there. It's never. I don't post anything. I didn't do the social media nonsense to post things that are bad or to ruin people's lives or make fun of them. I started doing this thing to, give people encouragement and help them, with my past stories and stuff. I just sometimes when my wife tells me I could have just took that. As you know what, perfect examples for you guys that aren't married yet. So the right way I could have just took that from my wife. My wife's like, you better be careful. People on our church sees our TikTok. Instead of the way I reacted to her, which was like, so do I post anything wrong? Like I was very aggressive because I get very defensive a lot. It's a character defect I'm working on. I could have been like, oh, okay, it's fine, wife, because I don't post anything bad. So, yeah. But regardless, small issue. That's how you should take care of it if you're a normal man. But if you're a man that's a little bit crazy and been through a lot of abuse and stuff, you might be very defensive like me. You can learn to grow out of it, trust me. You're not just stuck with how your character defect is, homie. You can be different. Choco Pie is being different. I like this. You know what? This move is cool. Now we're talking about the game. But the only thing I don't like is every move, like they do this like arrow type. So even though I have a new weapon on its gauntlets, I just wish it wasn't this arrow little animation. Because it just makes every weapon feel the animation look the same. Not feel the same. Animation kind of feels a little bit cheap, man. But I really like this game, man. I'm giving it for with the medallions and all that cool stuff. I'm expecting that the medallions in this game is like dead cells mixing up with different items and different weapons and having different effects. That's what the medallions are in this game. So if it gets a little bit deeper, I really think this game deserves a 9 for the genre of a roguelike. But if it doesn't get too deep and it's kind of boring, see, these are the medallions I'm talking about. This one right here. If this doesn't get any like cooler, like fire effects, electricity and stuff, then I'm gonna say this is an 8. But then again, we don't know about all the bosses. The first boss I felt was a decent boss for this game. Not too hard. N- yeah, dude, too hard in games like this. No, no, I don't like that. This is a perfect mount. I like this. They don't give you difficulty choices, so you're stuck with what you got on this game. Oh my gosh! Now this is kind of dumb. They literally gave me the same weapon with the same damage. Why does games do that? It's so weird and dumb. Give me the same exact thing. Like, it's just terrible odds for me. In a game like this where they give you free stuff, they should never give you the same item choice again. That's one wrong move they made in this game. So that's minus 2 points, 0.02 points. Not that much, but still very annoying. You should never get the same item again when they have so many item choices in a game like this. All right, let's figure out where we're going. Okay. Let's see how many views I got. I posted a longer video on my TikTok and YouTube for the gift I gave my wife for her birthday. And see my personal stuff. Not a lot of people like to watch it, so I don't know what she's so worried about. Oh, 10 people liked it. Most of the people is people I know. Oh, some people we don't know. Yeah, I don't know most of these people actually. That's so beautiful. Someone said, oh, oh, that's very. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Felt bad, but going back to memory of the lot. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh man, sorry, I'm replying to someone on TikTok. Thank you. I appreciate your comment. Felt bad at first, but going back to when I was first dating my wife, man, those memories helped a lot for BF to wake up. Be that brand. Look at that. Other people that others, I don't think people would post on things that look. Hey, Odiga. All right. The those memories helped a lot, and of course, gotta give credit to make up to BF. Next year, gonna be. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. There you go. Appreciate it. Oh, it looks like people did like the little sculpture. Not a lot of people viewed it, but most of the times when I make vlogs about my personal life, not a lot of people view that stuff. It's the shorts and random stuff that they like to look at, but it's still cool. It's still good. Dude, it's a lot of weird hit and misses, man. Sometimes YouTube would pop off on a video, but TikTok would not, and then vice versa. Like one video gets like 30K views, and then on TikTok it doesn't get nothing. It's like it's weird, dog. And then sometimes the other way around. My Hank Hill one I made literally got about close to 30K views, which is weird, wild to me on TikTok, which is pretty high for TikTok. Very strange. Very strange, actually. Oh, 31,000 views on TikTok. Yeah. I was actually very happy because I made that one. Like other ones I've been watching, other people's videos, and I put my own edits to it, right? But, it's still their video, right? That Hank Hill one that I put about Peggy and Vietnamese women at a salon, that came from Choco Pie's mind. And to see that one got the most views on my TikTok, 34, 31,000, pretty huge for someone like me. It felt nice. It felt nice, homie. I will say. I'm gonna play a little bit of this. We're gonna switch it up because me, we get bowed up in here. Oh my god, what is this, man? Zero, what's up, buddy? Zero said, how you liking the game so far, man? Dude, honestly, I played this. I know I did early access, I think, on my PC. And I hated this game. I thought it was boring. I was like, oh man, they did Prince of Persia dirty. I changed my whole mind after playing this one. Like everything's different. They have enough items, and then they have medallions where it could do different effects. I'm giving this game like 1 out of 10. It's a 9 for the genre of roguelikes for me. It gives me a good Hades vibes, and also Dead Cells. Like it has it all, and it has Prince of Persia, which I've always liked. So I don't know how old you are, but I played the old Prince of Persia games, man. Like back when like the PCs were barely coming up. It was a 3D version. There was Prince of Persia and then Prince of Persia Sands of Times, and that game was awesome, dude. Like he literally went. You could reverse time. These days is not anything special, but back then, I think that was one of the rare games that would slow the time down. So if you fall and die, like it was cool. But this game, it's super smooth. Waiting for Sansa. Oh, heck yeah. So you know what I'm talking about, man. Bro. Dude, I always give like, man, that's a huge plus on my book, homie. Dude, anybody that knows old games like that, man, you a real one, man. I don't know how old you are. If you're young, that's big props. If you're old like me, then, we all grew up with it, and it's still cool that you played that. Dude, that was such a good game, man. Sands of Time. Dude, if they remake it, I really hope they change it, though, because I'm going to be honest, I'm 35 now, and I feel like back then that game was fun because I was young, but if they had to do a remake, they need to really switch up some stuff, you know, make the combat a little bit more fluid and a lot more fun, change up the combat a little bit, you know. Of course they're going to spice it up if they ever did a remake. I'm surprised he never did a remake of Sands of Times, man. I'm surprised anybody even knew it other than me, to be honest. It's such an old game. Oh yeah, dude. There's so many remake games these days that's like, and then they're remasters. Like I get confused sometimes. Like so many Resident Evil remakes. Dude, I don't really like remakes. Like I'd rather them just come up with a new one. Like it would be cool to see Prince of Persia: Sands of Times, but it's like a brand new Prince of Persia: Sands of Times. Different combat, different scene, but with the gimmick of running across walls like this game does pretty well, and slowing down time. Like that'd be bad. Hey, bruh, I'm trying not to cuss. I know it sounds cringe me saying bad A, but we trying to not cuss, man. I don't know what this blue thing around these guys are, to be honest, so that's why I'm getting my butt whooped. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. Yeah. Like I said on my title, bro, I'm sure you've already played this, but if you haven't, It's free on Xbox Game Pass and on PS Plus. So 100% get it, dude. If you haven't played this one, I'd recommend it. And if you like roguelikes, I adore roguelikes. I don't really play games on my PC no more, but every game that I've played on my PC on Steam was usually roguelike games. Oh wait, whoa, what's going on? Is the game like finally glitching? This will be the first glitch of this game if it doesn't load through. This game had no bugs up to this point, so huh, interesting. I might have to restart the stream and oh man, it's gonna delete my progress, dog. Yeah, this loading time, nah, this ain't 1995, dog. There ain't no way this loading is this long. Something happened. All right. Oh, dude, I was about to turn off my stream. Okay, that was a really long load time, man. I'm not used to that, bro. We're living in the future now, man. I thought the game was broken for a second. I will say for this game, it's like movement, because Prince of Persia is always about movement, wall running and stuff. Dude, it feels so nice. Like, even when he climbs up and then he, like, slowly comes down with his knife, it's so cool. Or his bracelet, I guess. Like, and then you got the dash, too. It just feels very fluid. Yeah, there's no reason for me not to recommend this, especially if it's free on the two consoles. It's an amazing game. But I could have swore when I first played it, this game sucked, though. Early access, you never know how a game's going to turn out. This game turned out pretty well. Zero said that load time reminds me of internet dial-up. Bro, you must be around my age, huh? I'm 35. Are you in your upper 20s or something? Bro, and Zero, you been in my stream before? I feel like I've seen you unless this is your first time. Then my bad, man. I'm not good with names. Internet dial-up. I'll tell you a funny story I told on my stream before. I have no problem at this age telling embarrassing stories because I'm just too old to care. I remember I was watching something I shouldn't be, adult stuff, right? And I had AOL at the time. And if you know AOL, at that time, if someone called on our home phone landline, the internet would freeze because it was connected to the internet, our home phone. I didn't know. Yeah, that's how it used to work, if you remember. And I remember on my old monitor that takes 2 seconds to turn off, I was watching adult entertainment stuff I shouldn't have been watching as a young adult. And my mom is walking up the stairs and someone called her house and it froze. And so my mom's walking up the stairs and I'm like, what the heck? What am I supposed to do? I'm in 85, baby, bro. Oh, dang, okay. All right. That's what I appreciate you, Zero, and your subscriber. That's what I'm talking about, homie. Let's say, you my wife's age then. Right on. You about to, you already hit your 30s, or you about to? My wife's about to hit her 30s this week. Anyways, from that story, so my mom's walking up the stairs, and unfortunately for me, when the phone rang, our landline, the porno froze, and the sound was it was on repeat. So I turned off the monitor. It took like 2 seconds. If you remember the old PC monitors, it took 2 seconds to turn off. I'm staring at a blank screen, and my mom walks up, and she's like, "What are you doing in Korean?" And I'm staring at the screen, and all you hear is, on repeat. And I'm like, I think I got a virus. I don't know what's happening, mama. And she just looks at me for a couple seconds. She's like, mm-hmm. And she just walks by. Because we had to, back then, my parents wouldn't allow me to have my computer in my room. So we had to have the computer outside in the living room, upstairs. Completely embarrassing moments. That wasn't the only time my mom walked in on me at an embarrassing moment. But you know what? Every time she did, I know she knew. She just probably acted like she didn't know what was going on. Because nobody wants to have that conversation with their child. That's their baby boy. Who wants to know that their baby boy's doing weird things, huh? Oh, man. Trust me, there's worse, man. freshman year of high school, I had two of my homies walk in on me doing the dirty business that I don't do as an adult no more. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I thought I could never go back to school again. But you know what? Time goes. And here we are. And I'm alive. I thought I had to change my name, change how I live, and skip town because of that moment. Okay, I must be going the wrong way. Ooh, a blue tunnel? I'm about to die as well. Health's not looking that good. Shredded parchments. I haven't really been keeping up with the story of this game because it's a roguelike. I've just been, yeah, I haven't read any. I've just been letting it go. I wish it had voiced acted lines, but they don't. If a game doesn't have voice acted line, I usually don't like reading, so I don't know what's going on. But you don't really need to know the story to enjoy a game like this. Oh, what you got for me, homie? I need some health. That's what I need. There. Oh no, I got hiccups. Not the hiccups, homie. Anything but the hiccups. Oh man, I don't even got enough money for you. $200. Man, you overcharging, girl. Inflation is crazy in this game. Okay. So we came here. Oh, Zero. Oh, you watched my Hawaii stream, dog? Zero said I watched your Hawaii stream. Dude, that was like when I was really passionate about trying to become a streamer or something. And he said I'm glad you enjoyed your trip. Oh, dang, Zero. Dude, you've been with me since the beginning then, man. I only started doing this since last year, November, I think, is when I started. You know. Ah, bro. I appreciate you watching that, man. I know I could be a little cringy. As I got older, man, I got less cool, it seems, man. But I had a good time with my wifey, man. If you saw the one where I was paragliding, trust me, I wasn't as scared as the video showed it, okay? You know, I was just screaming for my wife's sake, because I know she wanted to scream, but I did it for her. You know, that's what a good husband does. I didn't want her to be embarrassed, you know what I'm saying? Zero say, you good, fam. Okay, and I have a very sarcastic type of humor, man. Which is funny, because my Korean people, I don't think they actually have sarcastic humor for Koreans. I know Japanese people don't. So, a lot of Westerners, we freak out Japanese people a lot. I learned that through going to community college, where I had a lot of foreign exchange students over there. I tried to hit up on the Japanese girls, and some of them liked it because they were like, oh man, this guy has so much confidence. And then some of them really did not like me. They didn't even shake my hand. I asked my homie, like, man, they ain't even shaking hands. Like, what's going on, man? Am I like that bad looking? Because at that time I was working out, looking good, I thought, you know. But my homie's like, no, Japanese people and girls, like, they don't just randomly shake other men's hands. Like, they get scared. Like, your extroverted ways scares them. That's what my homie told me. Oh, dang, I'm getting hit by everything. And once I heard that, I was kind of shocked. I was like, wait, what? Like, they're scared of me saying hello to them? But I realize now, back in college, the way I approached some of the homegirls and stuff, like, I had a Japanese homegirl. Things didn't end well with her because of my wife. But yeah, cultural differences is what Zero said. 100% true. They're just a culture that keeps to themselves. Like they always say in Japan, you could leave your wallet at a subway station, and unlike New York or anywhere in the U.S. where that thing will get snatched up if it has money in it, nobody will touch it in Japan. Is what they say. You know, and they say that is because Japanese people do not want. It's not because they're great people. It's just their culture is. If it's not yours, or if it's not your problem, do not do anything to make it your business. That's their culture, kind of. I'm not saying Japanese people do not help other people. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just their culture is basically, if it's not your business, you keep it to yourself and keep on walking. So if you think, oh, Japanese people aren't stealing my wallet, so they're good people. No, it's just their culture is Just don't make it your business, you know. And some and Chinese culture, some, because I've had Chinese friends as well. Their culture, some of them are more of, it's not even about don't let it be your business, just don't help anybody because it's all about you and your survival. Other people's business is not your business, you know. And I've noticed that with some of the China friends that I've met. I will say this: I like my Korean people more, and I've also liked Japanese people. Where I had a lot of Japanese friends, they were okay. Chinese friends, I have a lot of Chinese American friends, but China friends, I don't have any at this point in my life, and I don't think I will too much. They're just very different. Yeah, we call them fobs, and that goes for any Asian. And fobs means fresh off the boat. Even though most of us Asians came on, what is it? We all came on airplanes, right? We didn't even take the boat, but it's just a slang that we all use to call each other if you're straight from the motherland of Asia. And supposedly gook is it's like the N word for us, but ain't no Korean get offended if someone calls me a gook. We're more surprised that you even know what that word means. The word gook came from the World War. That's Zero said that's real talk. Yeah. It's just weird, man. I'm telling you, like, I had a Japanese friend, and I said this on screen before. I don't support drugs, but this story does, have drug in it. But I was on acid with another homeboy who was Burmese and a Japanese friend named Kazuki. Kazuki was such a nice guy. Every time I try to be the funny guy and stuff. I'm a little controlling back when I was younger, but always laughing, always smiling near me. So I always thought, oh, Kazuki's a good dude, and he's Japanese. And I had a homeboy named Dane at that time too, and we're all tripping on acid and stuff. And then I was just trying to let them have a good time. I was having tripping them out, showing them video games and say, hey, look at the cloud, like you can see animals and stuff. And then at the end, I remember Dane came up to me and said, hey, Kazuki really doesn't like you. And I was so shocked when I heard that. I was like, wait, what? Like, we hang out all the time, and, like, he's always smiling, dog. What you mean he don't like me? Because us Americans, we go by facial expressions, right? But, yeah, my homeboy's like, no. He told me he doesn't really like you. He thinks you're too controlling and you're too bossy. And I was like, then why did he not tell me this? Like, why is it every time I make a joke, he's laughing and smiling in front of my face? And I got really pissed off, and I was like, just trying to imagine, like, what did I do to offend this guy? Because I thought this guy was a good friend of mine, until I realized that it's Japanese culture, man. Japanese culture, like I said, they don't want to show you their real emotions, so a lot of times they'll just smile because it's the courteous thing to do. But that doesn't mean they like you whatsoever. And I learned that the hard way. Zero said, I feel like our people are more direct from all the Asians. Yeah, 100% Asians. Koreans are a little bit more blunt, so they'll tell you, like, if you're fat, like, you'll hear a grandma tell you, if, like, you're non-American and you can't, like, if I brought an American friend over and my grandma was there, she'd be like, oh, you're fat, to my American friend if he was chubby. But she don't mean it in a bad way or nothing. She's just stating the obvious. That's just how Koreans are. Japanese people, more sheltered, like, I mean, not sheltered, quieter. Chinese people, not too sure about that scenario. Zero, what nationality are you? Are you American? Like straight white American? Or you Asian or something like me? Or are you black, homie? Now, I'm about to die here for sure. Oh, I don't know how I didn't die, homie. And if I asked you this before, I apologize. This, okay, I feel like I'm... Zero said, Gaiopol from Hawaii. Oh! Wait, what does a Gaiopol mean? Does that mean like you 100% from Hawaii? Like you grew up and you were born there? Because I know they have a word for us in Hawaii, right? I forgot that word they call us. Other than outsiders, some I know in Japan, they call Americans like gaijin or anybody that's not full Japanese. You know, I only know that from Tokyo Drift, homie. Dude, I had a good time on Hawaii, dude. I talked to when I was on the boat. I talked to a native Hawaiian dude there, and oh dang it, I met like two random vacation strangers, and we had drinks together. We had fun. I have a good time meeting people. I just like to meet new people and have a good time. We call them vacation buddies, you know. So I even got to pray for one of them that we met up with. Gaipo equals Korean born out. Oh, you're Korean too? Zero. You might be my new best friend on the streaming thing, homie. I got a bunch of youngsters that come in that I love, man. But shoot, you Korean, homie? Korean born outside the motherland. Oh, okay. So when you live in so when you start living in Hawaii, dude, when my parents, I remember this. I was 3 years old, and I remember my mom telling me, "Hey, we're either gonna move to Hawaii or to Texas." And I really was hoping we'd move to Hawaii because I just thought, well, I was 3 years old, so I barely had any memory. But I remember my mom telling me that was the choices, and I had a young friend when I was like a little boy, like 2 years old or something. We used to hold hands. There was pictures of us. It was a girl, and her family moved to Hawaii. So that's why I was thinking when I heard about this when I was in like middle school to elementary. I was hoping, man, I wish we moved to Hawaii so I could grow up with that girl and make her my girlfriend. That's how stupid my young mind was. Zero say he's first gen, born and raised in oh man, I'm so bad at pronouncing stuff, man. I'm gonna just say it's OAHU, OU. I believe that's how I said it. I don't know if I said it right. I think I probably butchered what Zero put out, but yeah. He's from someplace called OU in Hawaii. I don't think I visited there when I went there because I just stayed in Honolulu. I think is where I was. I'm not sure where I was honestly now when I think about it. It's one of the 8 islands in Hawaii. Also, there's 8 islands in Hawaii. I didn't know that, bro. Dude, I loved Hawaii so much, dude. Dude, dude. I don't know if you saw. You probably didn't because I posted like 4 or 5 videos, but I remember I posted one and I was just telling my life story basically, how I met God and me getting the drugs and all this. But I remember I posted that in Hawaii and I woke up at like 5 in the morning and I took that rented car I had and I drove to this amazing spot like about 20, 30 minutes away from my hotel and the sun was coming up and the view was immaculate, dog. And I remember we even went ATV riding with my wife too. Oh, you did? Oh, you watched that stream too? Oh, then you already know what I'm about then. Yeah, yeah. I kind of told my whole testimony on that one. Man, I hate how my wife is so unflexible, man. Sometimes she's very flexible on things, man. But like not with this one. I asked her like, dude, do you want to ever think about like us living here in Hawaii? Now I do know that a lot of Hawaiians don't like outsiders like living there, and I understand. I heard some of the politics of Hawaii, but man, I do wish to live in Hawaii though, dog. But I did hear that as long as you respect the people of Hawaii and their culture and know that you're still an outsider, you're just living there now, then most of them will be nice to you instead of hating on you. But I did hear that they don't really like too much of outside foreigners coming in and living in Hawaii. I don't know if that's true for everyone, but it's just what I heard. Zero say Asians are accepted well here. I thought so, man, because there's so many. There's so many Japanese people. We ate at a Japanese ramen shop, and I'll tell you, ooh, that Japanese ramen shop. Well, it was all right actually. No, I'm not gonna over ego it. I'm pretty sure there's better ramen shops in Hawaii. We just went to the most fanciest one, but I will say this: it wasn't the best ramen I ever had. It's just it looked fancy, but I knew it wasn't the right ramen once I saw white people. Just because a place is classy and it's like a 5-star restaurant, doesn't mean it's the best food. A good ramen shop should have a Japanese man in the back, an old Japanese man in the back, making your damn noodles from scratch, dog. This place had some weird like type of ramen dishes, like soup styles that's not regular for Japanese ramen, and they try to make it like white people fancy. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that great. I give it like a 3.5 out of the best ramen I've ever had. Yeah, Zero says it's just about respect, right? And see, I see that. I feel like I have Samoan homies and stuff. I feel bad, man. The whole Hawaii situation. I talked to some like real like you know people of Hawaii, like straight up just born there, generations of their family been there. I don't even know what they're called, other than Samoan, Tongans. Like anybody could be a Hawaiian, I guess. But yeah, they just got their whole place taken over by America, right? And they're still fighting for it. And then the cost of milk is crazy, dog. In Hawaii, like I couldn't believe how much milk costs, dude. And then what is it? But the ABC stores, oh my gosh, I miss those stores so much. I don't know why in the United States, other than Hawaii, 7-Eleven, all these stores suck. But in Asian countries and even Hawaii, their stores, like 7-Eleven type of stores, the ABC stores are amazing. They got good food in there. Dude, me and my wife bought so much of these little California roll things they had there. Oh, bro, it was so good. Zero said the real estate is out of control here from mainlanders. Yeah. Oh, Zero said don't go to ABC stores, go to the local store. Oh, I didn't know that. I just went to the ABCs because it was right down the hotel I was at. I just like the food they had in there. Um, oh, better deals in the local markets. Yeah, that's to be expected. Yeah, because we're right in tourist trap area. Man, me and my wife, we were so lazy. Right below our hotel was like a food truck, and we ordered Korean food from them. It was decent, but we could have literally picked it up, but we had a DoorDash to our room. Bro. Well, we are on vacation, so man, I loved Hawaii, dude. I can't express how much I love, dude. Like, I know there's problems everywhere you live, man, but like to think about driving every day and looking around and seeing all those greeneries and the hills and the mountains, like, man, it must give you so much peace. Like, I lived in Seattle for like 10 years, and the amount of anger I had driving on the roads there. People do not put their hands in the mirror to say excuse me when they cut you off. Like, I had so much anger. Like, there was a spirit of anger when I lived in Seattle, man. I remember this one time, like, I'm surprised I didn't go to prison for it, but like, this guy was just cut me off, honked at him. He pulled over to the side of the highway, and I got out of my car. I pulled out my knife and I put it to his throat, and I was just so angry. Like, there was no stopping me with my psychoticness. I don't act like that no more. Thank God. But man, that guy could have called the police on me because I be honest. I was angry and I did all that, but I would not have stabbed him in his neck. I'm just being honest. I just wanted to act tough and scare him, and he was scared. But I was more scared because I was scared that what happens if he called the police on me? I'm going to prison, doc. That's attempted murder right there. There's been 2 times in my life God has saved me from going to prison like that. No, way more actually. Oh god, terrifying. Anyways, Hawaii's awesome. Love it. Wish I could live there. Fortunately, wifey doesn't want to live there, but she sure doesn't want to go on vacation to Hawaii again. But it's so expensive, man. I think we went there with the airplane and everything, and just having fun. I think we spent at least $4,000 to $5,000. It's quite expensive, man. I wish I could go there for a cheaper budget and have a good time and stay there and not spend as much money as we did. Like maybe like two. If I could just go to Hawaii with the plane ticket and everything and enjoy 5 days there for just under 3,000, That would be perfect, dude. But unfortunately, things cost a lot of money, so it is what it is, man. You go surfing at all over there? I was thinking about surfing, but I'm not good at snowboarding or anything like sports related or skateboarding, so I didn't I didn't go surfboarding. I just went scuba diving and stuff with my wife and paragliding. But yeah, I kind of regret not surfing when I was there. But then again, I don't even know how to get my butt on a surfboard, dude. I lost a lot of my muscles, so first time I ever snowboarded, I was so fat I couldn't even do a push up at the time, and I literally went down the hill because I flipped and I crashed out pretty bad. So I sat on the snowboard and I went down the hill, and a grandma passed me, I think 2 or 3 times, and she asked me if I needed help. I was so embarrassed, and I said no, but I sat on my snowboard and I went down the hill. It was very embarrassing. Butter, dog. And I'm assuming surfboard is even harder because it's on the water and you have to pick yourself up, push up style, almost like doing a muscle up to get on the surfboard, I imagine. So, yeah, I don't think Chocopie could have done surfing, man. Zero says start off on a longboard for surfing. It's easier and work your way down to a shorter board. Now, when you say longboard, are you talking about like a longboard surfboard, or are you talking about like the longboards like that people ride like skateboards? I'm assuming you're talking about a longboard surfboard, right? I didn't know they had a short or a long or and a short surfboard like that. Longboard surfboard. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I thought you meant. Yo, that's wild, dog. Are you pretty good at surfing, Zero? Wait, I want to see what your profile pic is, man. Is this from anime? I can't see it on my screen that well. Go to, don't know, homie. Channel, go to channel, homie. I want to see what your picture is, bruh. Oh snap! Oh, you got a cool one, huh? Yo, I had to go to your profile pic. You got Cowboy Bebop on there, huh? That's what's up. I like that, man. That's a cool profile pic. I just did mine with Chat AI. I said, give me an Asian with a rice hat, and it took me like 4 or 5 times on Chat for them to give me a picture that I actually like. Zero said longboards are for chill rides and shortboards are for tighter turns. Oh yeah, I definitely would have needed the longboard. Dude, how do you pick yourself back up on a surfboard? Like, how do you even get on top of it? Like, does it like like how does a weak person that can't do one push-up do it? Like, I got a lot of muscle in my 20s, but I lost it all now in my 30s. But I just can't imagine how you would pick yourself up from a surfboard. I'm assuming you would like slam your hand down and then just belly flop onto it. But oh, it's not a game. What's up, young buck? How you doing, brother? Been a couple of a week since I seen you. Hope you're doing well, brother. Zero said it forces you to work your core. Oh, bro. Oh, man. My core is my weakest spot, man. Even when I worked out, I only did it for show muscle, and I barely did my core. It was all chest and biceps for me, bruh. I knew that was gonna happen. That was dumb for me. It's not a game. So yeah. How's your week been? It's not a game, man. You been doing all right? Oh, you sick? Well, in Jesus' name, I pray that your sickness goes away by tomorrow, homie. What you got? Like, you got COVID or something? Hopefully not COVID, man. That thing lasts too long. Yeah, yeah, no problem, homie. Dude, I'm telling you, I've seen some supernatural miracles happen, man. So if you wake up tomorrow and feel good, just know that God got your back, homie. You had it 3 times, COVID? I had it 3 times too. Every time it was bad, dude. The first time I got it, I thought I was okay, but then by the 6th day, I decided I'm gonna drink 1 shot of alcohol, and I just drank 1 shot of alcohol, and it felt like someone got a baseball bat and broke my back. I don't know why I felt like that, but then it just got worse from there. And then the second time, oh, bro, I was in so much pain. I had to get Paxlovid. It's a medication for COVID. It used to cost $10. I took it. It actually helped. Made your mouth taste like metal. Food tasted disgusting. And then the third time I got COVID, I felt pretty disgusting too. So I got Paxlovid again. But this time, oh, they're so bad in the U.S., man. It used to cost $10 for this medication. Now with insurance, they still charge you $400. So just to get COVID medicine, I had to pay $400. But I was just in so much pain with me and my wife that I decided to pay for it. Like, how you gonna charge people $400, dog? But then again, the U.S. is crazy, homie. It's not a game. Say it was everybody in my house every time. Oh yeah, well yeah. The first time I got it, my wife actually didn't get COVID, but the other 2 times I got it, she got it with me. So yeah, inflation. People are, dude. The medical, the people, the pharma companies, dude. They're so demonic, dude. Dude, I think some price for like the insulin medication, they charge $2,000 for each one. And this is like an AIDS medicine. These are for things for people to survive on, man. And sometimes insurance doesn't cover this. Like they literally want to kill people, dude. It's crazy, actually. Ooh, yeah, yeah. We wanted to get this. This is why I talk about this game, though. This game is pretty cool. They give you all these medallions and stuff. It's not a game. If you have a PS5 or Xbox right now, this is free. If you have a, membership for any of those, I don't say it's not actually free, I guess. But if you do have the membership, this game is free and it's pretty fun. Uh huh. Oh yeah, yeah, 100% get it, man. I played early access and it wasn't that great. I changed my mind. This game is like I straight up. It feels like an 8 or a 9 for me out of 10. Dive, attack, and break. Ooh, that is actually really good. But is it worth it? Wait, hold up. I'm not done looking, homie. Oh, we got. Oh, these opened up. Cool. Wait, invisibility duration. Okay, not that great. See, this is the only thing that kind of let me down. This is like more of passive buffs, and passive buffs aren't that fun. But it does help you go further, so it's not bad. Just download it. Oh, right on, man. Yeah, it doesn't even take up too much space. So far, I'm having a great time with this. Okay, okay, maybe this one. 5 bonus souls are sent to the Oasis when using a soul altar. Killing an enemy gives 15% additional souls. Oh, this might actually be worth it. Soul cylinders are things that you need in this game for everything. Each time you buy an item. Okay, let me see. I was looking at this earlier too, though. Start because I was wanting this. Start each run with 40 soul cylinders. If I'm reading this right and not being stupid, I could play this, I could die every time and just get 40 soul cylinders every time. If it's not, then I feel very stupid for reading it wrong. So I'm gonna try to go for this, and then we'll work on getting the other one. It's not a game says been playing Fortnite trying to get the White Ranger. Oh man, you about that too? Johnny Boy told me he was. John comes in here a lot, and I told him don't spend money on Fortnite anymore. And he said I can't. You're not gonna like what I did, Choco Pie. I spent money on the new Power Rangers Fortnite skins. I said why? Why, homie? Save your money. Unless they give you those skins for free, then that's different. Oh, that's good. Good on you. It's not a game. Don't waste no money on skins, guy. It's just a waste, man. Save your money. But if it's free on the game, then no problem at all. Warning: you still have some unused soul cylinders left. These cylinders will be lost if you die before using a soul altar. Oh crap! I did not know that. I saved up V-Bucks. Oh, that's what's up. Good man. Good man. Dude, learning patience is the biggest thing you can ever do at your age, brother. It's something I never did until I got older. And learning it when you get older is a lot harder to deal with it than when you're young, man. Ooh, they got some cool stuff I really want, but do 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 do. Should I get a weapon rack or should I spend it on this? I'm gonna let the pack and locks new medallions that can be equipped. New medallions seem pretty cool. Yeah, why not? All right. I really don't know how long this game is. I'm assuming how this game's like, probably about 15 hours long. It's a game that been getting them from the battle passes, and I try to be patient. Oh, okay. Oh no, you're doing a great job, young buddy. Like I said, I didn't get no money when I was young, so I stole everything. But in this, unless you're steal your parents' credit card, it's kind of hard to steal anything with the digital era we're in. Not that I approve of stealing. You should not steal. I just was stupid back then. But yeah, you're doing a great job, man. You remind me of my sis, dude. My sis was very good at saving money, dude. Like she would save everything she got from our like parents or Asian holidays where old people give you money, and somehow she ended up saving $1,000, dude. I was like, and we were young back then. I was like, dude, how did you save up so much money? She's like, no, well, I just saved my money. I was like, oh, okay. And then I stole some from her. I felt bad. If you think I'm a bad brother, yes, I was when I was younger. I'm a good brother now. Me and my sister are very close, but she used to hate my guts. But we are at a lot better place in life now that I'm an old man. Oh yeah, this thing right here, kicking rocks in this game is, oh, I don't know why, it just seems so cool. Reminds me of Seafood. Okay, where do we go now, homie? Why, if you want to watch Hank Hill tonight? You want to watch King of the Hill? Yeah? Alright, wife it. You want to take that bike out for a spin when it gets dark by yourself? When the sun goes down, Dave actually asked if next time he could ride the bike because he's been thinking about getting one. Yeah, I know. I asked. It's a game that said thank you. I'm planning on getting $1,000, then getting a VR. But if I were you, I'd still be laughing at my sister. She's rude. My sister, oh, your sister's rude. My sister's a sweetheart, man. When my dad used to beat me up, a couple times, she would actually jump on top of me so my dad would stop beating me. And honestly, I did not do the same for her, but because she's a girl, she never really got beat up like I did from my dad or my grandparents, you know. But she's a good sister, man. I got nothing bad to say about my sis. But siblings, man. It's either you guys are knuckleheads to each other until you get older, and vice versa, man. But as you get older, you get to love your siblings, man. As long as they grow up and mature. If I knew about that, man, I would have. Man, it's a game. I would have sold you a VR for cheap. But you're saying $1,000, so you're looking for a very good VR, huh? I just sold my Quest 3 recently to somebody to make up for the like e-bike I got. I sold it for a good price. I think I sold it for only 280 bucks. Yeah, it was a heck of a deal, and only because I bought a helmet thing to go on it with a fan, which cost 200 bucks, and then I bought three extra batteries so you could play wirelessly and with the battery charges, and each of those batteries cost 50 bucks each with the battery. So all in all, they got like a $600 or $700 deal for only 280. So I think they got a pretty solid deal for me. Yeah, the guy, three people like snatched it up real quick from me. I don't miss it. I had fun with my VR, but honestly, I got kind of bored of it after a while. The only game I was playing was a poker game, and that poker game, boy, oh boy, did it cost me a lot of money. I wasted a lot of money being stupid with my income. That's why I always tell y'all young guys, man, be smart with your money. Don't be like me, dude. Spend like $1,000 or $3,000 that you don't have, and then you have to worry about it for months on end because you have debt to pay now. That's what a dumb person does. Don't be like me. It's not a game saying it go hard fighting brothers. When it was my birthday one time, I saw $143 VR on Amazon. $143 on VR on Amazon, depending on what type of VR headset that is pretty good deal depending on which one it was. It's actually a very solid deal. If it's a Quest 3 for that price, oh bro, that is one heck of a deal. Quest 2, probably not too great of a deal. Don't, I had the very expensive, at the time, it was the most expensive VR that came out. It was a Steam VR. I had that. But the thing is, the quality, the vision, everything about that VR was great. But I'll tell you, now that I've tried the Quest 3 and had that, if I compared the two, I would use my Quest 3 a lot more. Because the thing is, with the Quest 3, if you have a computer, you can play all the Steam games on your Quest 3 by linking it with AirLink. And if you have a good Wi-Fi in your house, dude, there's no stuttering, nothing. So I could play all my high quality games that Quest 3 can't handle all through my computer, wirelessly, without any cables. Because even though my very expensive Steam VR, it cost over like 1,200 bucks when I bought it. It was good, but dude, it wasn't $1,000 worth good. It was a Quest 2. Oh, Quest 2 for 143, and not that good of a deal depending on how much gigabyte though. If it had like 500 gigabyte on it, then actually, yeah, I think it's a good deal. Dude, the worst problem I have with my Quest 3 now is they forced you to download their apps on there, and you only have like 123 gigabytes or something. I don't know, it's very small. But now that stupid Facebook or whatever, Mark Zuckerberg, the stupid man, he forces you to have their meta stuff downloaded onto your Quest, so half of your gigabytes are already gone. I am telling you, that is so annoying. And to download games, it takes me forever on the VR. Even though I have fiber optic internet, for some reason the VR took so long to download games, and I could only have maybe 2 games on my VR. There's that Batman VR game I got on it. That game, and that's about it. I couldn't play any other games without it. Because of stupid Mark Zuckerberg screwed up my Quest 3. When I first got it, they didn't have all that. So you could have like 5, 6 games, 7 games tops probably. To play now, you can only have one like 30 gigabyte game, and that's it. Like, you're screwed. It's a game saying if it has Iron Man on Quest 2. Oh, I didn't play Iron Man on the VR. People Playground in VR would be crazy. People Playground, oh, I played that one. So you couldn't delete that. Also, I have Spectrum. I would be cooked. I have Spectrum too, but I got fiber optics with Spectrum. Zero said if you like Batman, wait for the new Lego Batman game. I heard good things. Yo, I saw that. I've never been a big fan of Lego like game series, but I did hear that they might put like Arkham Knight's like combat in it, which is interesting to me. So if they allowed you, because it's a Batman game, but it's Lego, right? So there's not gonna be blood. But if they allowed Arkham Knight's combat in the Lego Batman and allowed you to like maybe break off some of the Lego people's like arms and stuff because they're plastic, right? But it's a game made for kids, so they can't make it too violent. But if they allowed you to crack the bones or the plastic off of the Lego, you know, enemies and AIs, then I would buy that game. That seems fun to me, you know. But who knows how it'll come out, man. I haven't seen it yet other than one trailer, so we'll have to wait till it comes out. I really do hope they let you like break some Lego arms and people's legs and stuff. That'd be super cool. Oh, there's a new gameplay on it? Zero said. Oh yeah. I'll check it out then. Did you see? Is there does it show combat in it? That's what I'm interested in. The combat. If the combat is good or not. It's not a game that sounds crazy. Zero. If you have enough money, you should get it because I saw them too. Yeah, I'm really interested in the combat. I didn't see any trailers with combat in it. So if this one has combat, then yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what it looks like. Oh, oh, for real? Okay. You know what? Johnny Boy, who comes in, told me Lego Batman's coming. I said, man, shut up. I talked to Johnny differently because Johnny, you know, I got to know him over the many months. But anyways, I was not impressed when he told me Lego Batman's coming out. But seeing what you said, Zero, yeah, you gave me a little hypey on it. Dude, but there's so many good games coming out, dude. Like, I don't know if you guys like the single player games, but dude, there's Lost Soul-Aside coming out. That game's been in the making for 10 years. And in September, dude, we got Silent Hill F. We got, dude, there's so many good games coming out in the next month. Like, I don't know why they're all coming out next month, but dude, every good game is coming out in September and end of August. It's about to be crazy, dog. Basically, Arkham Lego Zero Cell. Okay, that is actually pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out a gameplay trailer on that then. That's what's up. That's actually pretty awesome. I'm happy to hear that. You know, yeah, that is actually pretty cool. Because Lego is made for kids, right? But just because it's a kids game doesn't mean I can't enjoy it because I really like Astrobots. Astrobots is an awesome game. But I am an adult, so I need some attention keeping spam on me. Let's see. Any good? It's a game. So any good PS5 games coming out? Oh, bro, there's so much. It's not all PS5 though, but there's a bunch of good games coming out. Zero say you should do game trailer reactions. Oh, I thought about that. The only problem is I'm not good with computers, doc. That's why I only do my PS5 stuff with my camera on my TikTok memes and stuff. I don't know how to use my computer to edit, and I asked my homeboy how to do that because I wanted to do that, like do reaction videos and stuff. I'm so bad with computers and technology. Like, I have no idea how to put my face in there and watch a video and record it and not get copyrighted, I guess. Oh, well, actually, on the copyright part, they said that you don't get copyrighted as long as you're talking every so often in a video that you're showcasing. So I'd be fine on that. I just don't know how to show my face and react to a gameplay trailer. Maybe just use your phone? Let's say, it's a game, so never mind. Yeah, no, I thought about, like, the ways how to do it, but, like, it's complicated. You got to download this app, this thing, and then, dude, just getting OBS to work for me, which is a system you need to use to stream VR online, dude, that took me, like, oh, bro, it took me, like, 4 or 5, 6 hours, I think. For somebody else, maybe you guys that are smarter than me, probably take you less than, like, an hour. Dude, that took me, like, 4 or 5 hours, man. It's not a game. Say, oh yeah, now I remember you telling me you had a channel. Are you YouTube or Twitch? It's a game. If anybody watches this, man, show some this young buck some love and sign up to his YouTube channel, man. Here, there you go. It's a game. I subscribe to you, aren't we? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uncle Choco Pie subscribe to you, aren't we? You good? Attacks have. Ooh, heck yeah, homie. It's a game, so I tried to have a cam, but I would have to fake react YouTube. Dude, yeah, I only got one camera. It's for my PS5, but not a lot of people come in on my live streams. It's always my short videos and stuff that I make. So I just do this to just talk to some of y'all sometimes because I'm a very extroverted guy, and being stuck at home for about 6 months now, being sick, has not been fun, and I needed some social interaction. So I actually am very happy to live stream and stuff and be able to talk to some people, man. Otherwise, I would have gone crazy by now, homie. I can't stand silence and being by myself, man. Oh, how you like me now, homie? I really like the combat in this game. How you can flip over behind the enemies and stuff. Very fun. It's a game that thank you. It's cause I have mobile. Oh no, no, you good, brother. That's not a problem, brother. Not a problem at all, man. Oh, bro, these blue ones are tricky. Ooh, fire effect, man. I hope they have electricity in here too. Dude, any game that has fire, water, electricity, like I always like electricity better, man. It always looks the coolest. Ooh, psychic, homie. Oh, the movement in this game just feels so good, man. Like I said, the only thing this game is missing for me personally on a PS5 is the haptic feedback on our controller. Like, dude, they should have took advantage of that. It would have made this game feel so much good. Every time you hit an enemy and stuff, they should have made the vibration on the controller so you feel the combat. Like that's what this game is missing the most. Like vibration, combat feeling, haptic feedback. It really needs that. But it's still a straight solid game. It's not against. I'm surprised I haven't gone crazy at school. I heard fourth was crazy, but dang, I didn't know my teacher was gonna be crazy. Oh, well, you had a crazy day at school, man. Hey, man, don't date. It's not a game. Enjoy school time, man. I really miss being in high school. Not so much middle school, but man, I really miss high school, man. I even miss middle school, even though I don't really have that much good times at that. I was still awkward finding out who I wanted to be in middle school, and then in high school, I found out who I wanted to be. I wanted to be a class clown and be a stupid idiot, you know. But I still had fun, and I had a lot of fun in college. I'm not gonna lie. I dropped out of college and university, but I had a lot of fun. More fun than I should have. I didn't have that much fun at university because I quit, but I had a lot of fun in community college. If my parents knew that all I did was to party and have fun and drink and do drugs, then yeah, they probably wouldn't have supported me. But yeah, enjoy school life, man. I'm telling you, after high school, time goes too fast, man. It almost feels depressing at times, seeing how fast time goes. It's a game said this is from his him in school. He said, "Bro, she got mad because my friend had a game for football, and he also went against my best friend. Bro, she got mad because my friend had a game for football. He went against my friend. She got mad at that. Yeah, tell him that's cool. Tell him I don't have enough energy to say what's up. No, I'm just telling him. No, tell him to come through. I'll give him the bike. My homeboy bought my bike from me because I got an e-bike, so I don't really need a regular bike. Ooh, I'm telling you, man, my e-bike, I'm having a lot of fun with it just driving around at night. Well, hey, when's he coming? Because I'm hungry. So, wife, when he's coming right now? Oh, I want to eat dinner. Dang, homie. Well, shoot. Well, guys, I gotta go take care of my homeboy that's about to pick something up for me. Anyway, Zero, if you're still in here, I don't know, but if you are, man, I'm glad you stopped in, man. Like, it was good to talk with you, homie. And it's not a game. What's an e-bike? Oh, electric bike. Like a bike, you can still pedal, but it goes up to like 30 miles per hour. Yeah, I will have a good one. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, and it's not a game. It's good to see you, young buck, man. Y'all both have a blessed day, all right? I'll probably be streaming later or whatnot, but it's good to see you both, all right? Y'all be blessed, stay healthy, and hopefully I'll hear from you guys soon. Deuces. Everybody else, be blessed.